All right, Shalom. Kol Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do teach and roll well, tell us it's 100% truth. Peace, love, and salutations unto the Lord's elect. Okay, this is Job chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. All right, and everything that's going on, okay, in this world, all right, is because of prophecy, of course, okay, but also because of this scripture. This scripture essentially outlines it, all right, that all the way, okay, back, all right, the days of old, all right, the ancient days, all right, since man was placed upon the earth, all right, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, as the saying goes, it's short-lived, all right, and, though it has, seemed or appeared long, in this, in this timeline, in this life, these generations that we have lived, because, we're in the flesh, that's first and foremost. We're in these chains of darkness, all right, and we have to battle, all these different things, man, all these different battles, that must be fought, on this walk. But, the great thing about it is that we have the scriptures to encourage us, because like our elders and apostles, go into, when you think about Esau, the self-proclaimed white man, in the time that he's been in authority, it's only been a few hundred years, and just look at the state of the world in the few hundred years that he has reigned, look at the state of people's minds, look at, just all hell is breaking out, and this crazy nonsense. All right, let's see if it pops up. Okay. Yep. Look at this. This is, the mindset of people. You see, Moment transgender singer strips naked live on Channel 4 and plays the keyboard with, you see this confusion? All right. You see that? With her, you know what? All right. Which it's not a her. Okay. It's a him. You see? And what do they say? She plays keyboard, an expletive-filled song about experience as a... And these people are just demons, man. These people, this shows the mindset, of the wickedness and all the things that this damn devil, has allowed to prosper, That's why scripture says, woe to them, all right? Woe to them, okay? Let's grab the King James Version. All right. I'm going to go to the verse before this, if it will actually load, because Esau's technology is just grade A garbage. And that's how you know, man, because this happens, I wouldn't say often, but this happens on occasions, okay, where I'll try to use the Bible app and it won't load, you see, but then I open another tab and everything works fine, I think I want verse 20 here. Actually, I'll start at verse 18. Woe unto them, Isaiah 5:18, woe unto them that draw iniquity with cords of vanity, and sin as it were with a cart rope, that say, let him make speed and hasten his work, that we may see it. And let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw nigh and come, that we may know it. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. You see? And this is just an example, this article. All right. I don't even want to go to it again. Okay. But I just wanted to establish that point. You could just look at that article, as we just did, and you can see the confusion, the chaos, the wickedness behind it, you know, uh, the demonic, energy from it, you see? And that's why, okay, scripture calls them the children of fools, all right, and base men, okay? This is in the book of Job, all right? Job 30, okay? Job 30 and 8, they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth, you see? And you're seeing just how vile this devil is, you know? That's why you have all of these movements, That's why you have, all right, all of these things coming out, because now, okay, he's, he knows that he has but a short time and he's about to come down with it, man. So he doesn't mind showing his horns, you know. Everybody knows who he is, right? So it doesn't faze him anymore, you know. It doesn't faze him to show his true self, if you will. You see, and that's that article. You're on live TV, okay, and you whipping out your parts, and they make it an article. You see, just like scripture says, okay, they are not in trouble, all right, as other men. Okay, that's also in Job. Oh, Salakia, Psalms. There's something in Job. I just saw hold on. Let me see if I can grab it. It was something else in Job. I just mixed them. Let me see. Where's where I could just grab it real quick. Sometimes the thought in Salakia, I got a few minutes at the plantation to squeeze this in. So, let me see. Let's see. Bear with me. I can't find it, man. So lock in. I'm only working with a few minutes here. There's something else in Job, man, if I recall correctly. All right. But nonetheless, Psalms is what I wanted, but it was another thought process that I clearly had there. We have to start up here, though. Psalm 73 and verse 3, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, for there are no bands in their death. Okay? And we see that every day, man. I mean, we could go on and on and on, about those examples, Psalms 73 and 4, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Okay? Hey, and it is, man. Just like you saw there. Okay? You can do that. All right? And the show goes on and you get an article, created about you. You get these different things that, occur, right? But if, Jake does that, it's all hell, man. It is all hell that'll break loose, if that occurs. Okay, verse 5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. You see? And let me see, I think I might have found this here. I think it's Job 21. All right, let me see if let's see, 21. Yep. So here's the other one I was thinking of, to tie it in with Psalm 73 and 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. This is Job 21 and verse 23. One dieth in his full strength, being wholly at ease and quiet. His breasts are full of milk, and his bones are moistened with marrow. And another dieth in the bitterness of his soul, and never eateth with pleasure. They shall lie down alike in the dust, and the worm shall cover them. Behold, I know your thoughts, and the devices which ye wrongfully imagine against me. For ye say, where is the house of the prince? And where are the dwelling places of the wicked? Have ye not asked them that go by the way? And do ye not know their tokens? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. You see? So, when we first start out, one dieth in his full strength, and then another dieth in the bitterness of his soul, And who's that? That's Esau, man, at full strength, because these people there, now, you do have to understand these devils, all right? They do die bitterly. For the most part, they're not always satisfied, if you will. They die with their grudges and all manner of wickedness that they have stored. Okay. But nonetheless, hey, when they die, that legacy, that you'll have a grandiose funeral, you'll have all these things that take place, just like when scripture talks about when the rich man speaketh, you see, because that's that lifestyle, that's that, they're not in trouble as other men, that's that privilege, that they have, being extolled to the clouds, matter of fact, it says it in Job as well. Well, actually, it's back in Job 20. Okay. Where are we at? Yep, here we go. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? All right. And verse 6, really the point, him not being in trouble as other men, there not being no bands in his death, it goes into it further. All right. But, the point of it is the triumphing of the wicked is short. It doesn't matter how it looks, because his excellency is up to the heavens. His head is in the clouds. But guess what? That's short-lived. It is short-lived, man. And we're really seeing the downfall, and also contributing, to the downfall of this dude, man. All right, of Esau, Edom, the wicked. All right, and his system, and this joy that he has. All right, it's short-lived, man. It's momentarily, just like I was making mention, for the most part, Esau, he'll die, just old, decrepit, bitter, what, and they'll be reminded, of their place, like it talks about in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, that our life is but a vapor, when they go into it. And, but yeah, man, that's the point, this wasn't intended to, be long, and man, it's very simple, because I touched on this at camp, but I want to do a lesson on it, because all of what they have done, this whole society, this system, this establishment, the philosophies, the agenda, just all of these different things, it's short-lived, man. It's so significant, don't get it wrong there. It's very significant, especially, when you're discussing prophecy, right? But then in the grand scheme of prophecy, it's also so insignificant because just like he says, all right, in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, all right, our life is but a vapor. You see? So it's like, it's very significant, because we're in it, we have to endure it. We have to, so it's, and it's very significant to prophecy and just why events take place and how and all these different things. Okay. But guess what? This shows how, how short, your time is. All right. Wisdom of Solomon 2:1. For the ungodly said, reasoning within themselves, but not right. Our life is short and tedious. And in the death of a man there is no remedy, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air, and our name shall be forgotten in time. And no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun and overcome with the heat thereof. You see? So this is how insignificant, even though, again, spiritually, because it's always twofold, man. It's not just, there's nothing that is singular, if you will, It's always, it's like an onion, those layers, there's more to the layer, and the more you peel back those layers, the more sensitive you are, because, all of those things, the eyes crying, that bitterness, you know what I'm saying? So, all of your wickedness is those works, all right, are great. When they talk about make America great again, it's no greater way that America can be, because it has exceeded, the measure and standpoint of what we, know wickedness to be, and to also sum up that statement, it's like, spiritually, we're kind of like at that mindset, like what else can we see? What else is there for you to do, Esau? Like, goodness gracious, man. What else? We know you want to legalize pedophilia. We know you want to, do these certain things, but and you fulfilled your heart's desire, man. Doing all manner of wicked deeds and the rituals that celebrities do, even stuff that now is broadcasted on TV. You see? So those works are great in wickedness. But guess what? All of those things won't be remembered. Okay? Your philosophy, your all these different things, man. Okay? And why? Well, because of that reason. All right? Because they are great in wickedness. All right? And those things are not profitable. All right? Because as it says in Sirach, okay, the wickedness is not, they're not wisdom. There it is. Salakia, I was forgetting the word. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. You see? So those things, yeah, they're great in wickedness. But guess what? That doesn't hold any relevance. You see? Because this world was created to operate under the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And anything that is contrary to that is dung. It's worthless. It means nothing. You see? So the triumphing of the wicked is short, and soon their name shall be forgotten in time. Okay? Very soon. Because Yahushua, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ, is about to return. All right? And save the elect, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? And not all of you, but the elect, the remnant, the 144,000 elect men, and the 1/3 men, women, and children. All right? He's coming back to save us. All right? And for 1,000 years, you heathens, you other nations, shall be in captivity. Okay? Under us. All right, and after that 1,000-year period, Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man who has committed and perpetrated all of these acts of wickedness, okay, whose works won't be in remembrance, all right, they will be obliterated, okay, and the rest of you heathen nations, you'll, go back to your respective borders, okay, that are established, all right, at that time, All right. And y'all will have to pay tribute. Y'all will be under the laws. It's going to be the most beautiful kingdom that has ever been known. Okay. And this kingdom is going to be like, like a breeze when you walk outside. You see it, you feel it, you don't see it, but you feel it, and the next thing you know, it's gone. Right? And that's Esau, Edom. This kingdom, all this BS, man. We actually saw it. We actually felt it. All right. And just like the wind, soon it's going to be like, oh, I felt the breeze. I don't know where it came from. Now it's gone. It's just that quick. So hey, Lord's will use edifying in closing. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do teach and rule well, tell us it's 100% truth. Peace, love, and salutations unto the Lord's elect. Until next time, we say shalom.